Hello, is this working? I don't know. Last time I tried to do something live, it was a big failure. So if anybody can see me, type something so I know I'm there. Okay, I think there might be a little bit of delay perhaps. So I'm gonna assume you can see me. So I will get started. Today is called Trying Times, locked into myself. Hazy IP, can't go to Waterloo for the beer. Okay. Oh, it's really kind of light and fluffy for being 7%. Oh, good afternoon, Chris. How are things going down in San Diego? Uh, Feed is being interrupted quite often. Oh, that's not good. I was hoping it's going to be strong enough here. Maybe as I go. Oh, it's better now. Okay, good. Ah, Kristen, Florida. Oh, Carlos, also California. Hi. Um, okay, so if anyone has any questions, you can just type them in the chat box there, and I'll see it. It'll come up on my screen here. So I'm going to first do a question from Craig. Santiago. So for the app that almost every single American long distance through hiker uses. Back when I did those Camino routes, but I have looked at it. The waypoints and the towns and all that is marked correctly, and there are people who do leave some comments and information, but you're going to get better information about the albergues and more up to date about if they're a good place to stay, what the staff and facilities are like, if you go to other sources online. So booking.com and grons.com are the best places to look for albergue reviews. If you just want it for navigation, like turn by turn, then Guthook's app is fine, but there are also free ones available that you can find just searching in format. Go ahead and purchase it, but if you've never got before and just doing the Canada bit. Oh, message retracted. Okay, maybe it's working. Okay. Question from Chris. Compared to a day hiker, what does your pace look like? You know what? I'm not the fastest hiker out there. I walk racing up those hills. I huff and puff, I stop, I take breaks. But what I do have is really good endurance, being used to walking long distances. So I can carry on at that steady pace pretty consistently throughout the day. So if I was with a day hiker and we were doing like a moderate trail, we'll probably be the same speed. But if the trail is longer or has a lot of like ups and downs and things that maybe the day hiker's not used to, then I'll probably maybe walk a little faster because I don't need as many breaks. Rod from Fergus, Ontario. Oh, that's nearby where I am. Yeah, so just a reminder, just type your questions in the box and I'll look. If the quality of the video is really bad, then just let me know, because right now I'm not using any like headphones or special equipment or a microphone. So if it's really bad, the next time I do this, I'll get that equipment. I will answer a question here from Marge, and she has two. So her first question is if I'm still using Esbit tabs. So the Esbit tabs are those solid fuel tabs that I used on the Appalachian Trail. They're really great because you just light them on fire and you're good to go. You don't need much in terms of a stand to put your pot on top. You could even just like use rocks every night and make a stand for it. I don't use it because I went to no cook. I have a whole bunch of supply at home. It smells like rotten fish. It smells really bad. That's actually the biggest negative. It smells really bad, and also it's hard to get resupply. So, but I do have a supply at home, and I was thinking about doing the Bruce Trail in the month of April, but I can't do that because of isolation, and I was going to take the Esbit tabs with me. And yes, they do work at higher elevation. They definitely the Esbit tabs definitely work better than alcohol at the higher elevations. I've never had a problem using it. And Question from Kristen. Have you ever been scared of wildlife while hiking? I love animals, so most of the time I'm very happy to see any kind of wildlife, even if it is a wildlife creature that could be potentially harmful to me. I like seeing rattlesnakes, but I don't like being scared by rattlesnakes, and that happens quite often. You should see me. I just start like every time I see one, but then I kind of calm down. Rattlesnake doesn't want to hurt me. I think it knows I don't want to hurt it, and so we just kind of go about our business. Sometimes in my tent at night when I hear animals outside, I don't know what it is. Could be a deer, could be a fox, could be a moose, could be a bear. I just kind of take the same thought in my head, like it probably doesn't want to hurt me, so if I just let it be, it'll go away. And that's always what happens. I've never been attacked by anything through my tent, so I'm not really too afraid of wildlife. Yeah, Bruce Trail is officially closed, that's for sure. Yeah, I remember when you saw that really friendly marmot. Oh my goodness. I don't like it actually when animals are that friendly. Like, even though it's cute to have that kind of interaction, I know it's not good for the animals to lose their fear of people to that degree. So it wasn't something I sought out. Marmot came right up to me. It was a big surprise. I just thought it was going to come sniff me and run away. I didn't think it was going to jump up on my legs and start licking salt. But I spoke with other hikers, and this marmot is notorious for doing that. I think it's just the nature of where it lives on a busy trail in a national park. Question from Tony. Have you ever been in a volcano before? Yes, I have been in a volcano. A lot of different extinct volcanoes are great to hike in the Ooh, I don't know if it is working. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay. Yeah, so, but I haven't been inside a volcano that's kind of filled with lava. When I was in Nicaragua, I was hiking on the rim of a volcano, and I peered inside, like, the fire, like the from the lava, but I didn't go down close to it. Question from Rod. What was the price of your last minute Antarctica cruise? It was $3,990 US, but I had to pay an extra $60 to rent a parka because I didn't have anything warm enough or waterproof for the Zodiac cruising. And a couple other really small costs, like $6 for a seasickness patch, like just a few small things. So it did. And camping. Camping was an optional activity, and so that cost me like $150 or $200 more. Question from Marge. That was such a cute food bag you took to South America. Where did you find it? So my food bag, which is a DCF or Cuban fiber food bag, is from Hightail Designs. They're a cottage manufacturer. You can find them on Instagram. They have their own website, and they're also on Garage Grown Gear. I needed a new food bag. I wanted something waterproof and lightweight. It's a little bit more than just like your standard blue food bag, but for the amount of hiking that I do, and it makes me smile every time I see it because it has a little rabbit on it, so that's why I purchased it. Question from Alberta Boy. How much weight do you normally carry on a Camino? Well, that depends. It depends on the season, if I'm going to need a lot of warmer clothes, or if I'm going to be traveling onwards and carrying my tent and my camping gear for a future trip. If I was going to be walking the Camino Frances in, let's say, the summer months, I'd probably carry about 5 pounds, and that would be it. But generally, if I'm hiking in the winter or rainy season, I might carry 8 pounds, maybe up to 10 pounds if I have some like luxury stuff in there. Because on a Camino, I don't need to carry all my camping equipment. So I can put books and salamis and extra things. Yeah, and I don't have to carry all that food either. The 5 pounds is without any extra food or water. Question from Mike. If you're on the PCT now, would you continue? I've seen a few vloggers that are aware of the coronavirus, but they think they are safer on trail. You know what? They might be safer on trail, but in good conscience, I could not continue knowing what's happening in the world and wanting to be close to my loved ones here in Kitchener. And you don't know how things can go. Like the coronavirus issue is changing every day, and we haven't got through the worst. So why would I want to put myself in a situation where I could take resources away from people in those local communities that have no other option? I would have an option, and that would be to go home to my own community. And that's what I would decide to do if I was currently on the PCT. I totally understand why people, especially if they're from somewhere far away like Australia, would want to stay on the trail, but I think the right thing is to come home. Good answer. I agree with you. Oh, thanks, Mike. Marge, ever thought about hiking in South Africa? Well, I've been to South Africa. This is really annoying. Ooh, it's really annoying. Okay, so I do know about the Drakensberg Crevasse, and I would like to hike that. It's not really a through hike. I know it's a short hike, but if I ever go back to South Africa, which I probably will, then I will. Oh, I'm like, what's this green thing? Wow. Thank you. Ooh, surprise. Have you ever tracked your step calories on a regular day on the PCT, Appalachian, or the Camino? You know, I've been thinking about that. You know, if I invest in something like an Apple Watch, or maybe because I don't trust like the step counter on my iPhone. Like I really do not count it. So maybe if I get an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, it might be really fun to put at the end of my videos, like how many steps walked and how many calories burned. Actually, that would be a really great feature. Thank you for that suggestion. People ask me all the time how many miles I walk in a year or in a month, and I don't have a clue. So somebody else, I think last time I did a Q&A, asked me about how much I was spending, and it took me some time, but now at the end of every video, I'm putting all my costs. So if anyone wants to have a similar adventure, they know what they're getting themselves into. So maybe I'll do the same for calorie. And a question from could I hear your comments about RSA? Okay, come back to that. So a question from Rod. On the Camino, I found it was too easy to consume a few too many beers, especially midday ones. Do you set a daily limit? No, I do not have a daily limit for beer. I just kind of drink when I feel like drinking. Some days I don't have any beer. Some days I have quite a few. I just kind of look at like what my hiking day has in store for me, and where my available beer stops can be. And let me see if I can fix this buffering a bit. Hold on. Let me, if I do this. I don't know. I don't think that did anything. Okay, I'm just gonna continue on. I hope you can see me. I hope this thing is just spinning. Oh. Okay. Okay. You can see me. All right. Okay. So yeah, I drink beer, and the time here it's 3:18 Eastern time. Okay. Um, question. Do your future plans involve writing about beer? I don't know, maybe. I'd like to write about this everyday magic. I like this beer. I don't really have any plans. I did plan to write a guide for the best beer along the Pacific Crest Trail, but then I forgot, and then I forgot what all my favorite beers were. So I kind of missed the ball on that. So maybe when I go back onto American long distance trails, I take some better notes. Question from Chris. Do you plan to document, beside your vlogs, do you plan to document your travels in another medium? I don't know. I don't know. At this time, just YouTube. Adding Instagram and adding photos and writing something with photos was like a big leap forward for me. And plus, last year when I was on the CDT, I was recording those podcasts for the Treks Trail Correspondence. So I guess that was a different format, but I don't know exactly. I don't know. I'll just continue with YouTube for now. And hi, Bad Pilgrim. Hello. Hello to the Czech Republic from Jitasek. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce Jitasek. When or where was your first hiking or camping experience? My first time, I guess, ever camping out was with Girl Guides. So Girl Guides are like Boy Scouts for girls up in Canada. And my family, they were not outdoorsy at all. We didn't go camping. We didn't go on trips or that kind of thing. And so I had all my outdoor experience, like learning how to build a fire and learning how to use a compass, all through the Girl Guides. And hello, Mike in Oregon. Okay, buffering. Ooh, I'm sorry. Okay, next time I do a Q&A, I'm gonna try and have a different solution, maybe going on LTE instead of Wi-Fi. Sorry, guys. Use Untapped to log your beers. I know, but the thing is, I've been tasting beers from all over the world, like from breweries in like Shanghai to wherever, and I feel like I've missed all those opportunities to earn those like international world beer tasting badges. So now I don't want to start because I feel bad that I could have already earn badges, and I don't know, I'm competitive. I want to get like all the beer badges, so, and it's gonna eat at me, so that's why I'm not on Untapped. Ooh, Beer Ghost. Oh my goodness, you're on here. Yeah, I would like to come to Europe. Actually, I was thinking about, I don't know what's gonna happen with the world, but okay, when I went to Antarctica, I really got this sense of exploration and adventure instilled into me, learning about those people who set off in ships and went to the ends of the earth, did not know what they were going to find, they knew they were going to be gone for so long, and it was going to be dangerous and full of peril, and that really fired me up. So I'm thinking more and more about trails or expeditions that I can plan myself that maybe no one has done particularly in that way. And right now I'm thinking about a continental crossing of Europe. So I have time now in isolation at home in my apartment to kind of plan which routes in the mountains I could take, where I could possibly resupply. I don't want to exactly follow someone's path that they've already done. I want to tailor it to sites and places and mountains that I want to see. So I have that in mind for Europe in the future. Might come back to Oregon. Oh, don't worry, I'll be coming back to Oregon and drinking beer with you. Okay. And Marge, did you learn anything new about making videos during your cruise? Well, I was really lucky to have on board with me a photographer who has 30 years experience working with National Geographic, as well as his partner, who is a documentary filmmaker and photographer in her own right and teaches at the Vancouver Film School. So the photography workshops is new to me because I'm not really very good at photography. They're more at of introductory basic level, but I did learn a lot about photo composition and some tips to get good shots. But then with the video editing, video shooting and video editing workshops, kind of somewhat the same thing, that I've been shooting video for so long. There's things that I was doing that I didn't even realize was best practice, but I did pick up some tips on how to improve things for the future. And I did get a chance to kind of ask them, oops, I'm spilling beer, my own questions one-on-one. So it was really great to meet both of them. Even though the focus was on wildlife photography within the Antarctic, it's things that perhaps I can apply to the trail going forward. For example, I'm really considering, even though I've been against it for a long time, but taking a gimbal with me, because as much as I try, when I'm hiking and I'm holding my camera, it's really shaky. I didn't want to take a gimbal because for two reasons. It's heavier, as well as it's annoying to set up. When you're hiking and you're huffing and puffing, you don't want to stop. Like even with my selfie stick, I gotta stop, put my camera on, plug it in, get it all ready, and opposed to just holding it in your hand, bloop, here's a shot, you're done. But you know, if I want to make better quality video and it's a better memory for me in the future, I'm gonna have to step it up. Am I in lockdown? Yes, kind of yes. So I'm in Ontario. So the word on the street from public health is don't leave your house unless you're making a shopping trip. You're going because you need to healthcare, you need to go to the pharmacy, or you're taking a pet for a walk. I don't have a pet, so I can't even go for a walk at this point. So yeah, I'm pretty much in lockdown in my apartment. And I'm always going to follow whatever public health says. I'm never going to go against it. I'm going to do what's best for the community. I have put my name forward at the 2 local hospitals in town if they're in need of medical administration staff. At this point, they're not, but if it becomes scarce in the community and they're in need, I will temporarily go back to work at the hospital to support them. Okay. Rod, bottled your own batch of session ale. Send me a bottle. Chris, now that you've seen the bottom of the world, thoughts in Alaska and northern Canada? Why, yes. You know, while I'm in this lockdown, I'm thinking of ideas, and I would like to walk the Great Canada Trail up in Yukon in Northwest Territories, up by Dawson and the Dempster Highway. The one big problem I'm having is that you can't just carry it with a backpack. I'm gonna have to get water is contaminated with things like iron. So I don't know, but if that okay, back on. Okay. How good is my Spanish? Did I learn Spanish before I went to Spain? No, I did not learn any Spanish. I did take French all the way through school, all the way through high school, that is. And I was pretty good at French. When I was done high school, if I had spent 6 months in Quebec, I would be absolutely fluent. However, I didn't use French for many years. So when I go to Spanish-speaking countries, I usually rely on my French knowledge and add a little bit of Spanish flair, like a lot of O's at the end of words instead of like the French accents, and I hope they understand what I'm saying. So that usually gets me by. If not, I'll bring out my cell phone and I'll use Google Translate. Latte 30 in Fergus. Should be beer 30. Hi, Joe. And Craig. Craig, you're a little late to the party, and it was the first question I answered on here, but a brief recap. If you love gut hooks and you've been using it before, then go ahead and use it for the Camino. If you're new to gut hooks, you've never used gut hooks, don't bother using it for the Camino because there's other resources that exist that are better. And Joe, are you afraid the US border will close indefinitely? I think it's going to be closed until the fall. Probably. I think the summer of hiking is done for me in America. Maybe in the fall I can re-enter America, but I don't see it opening for a long time. And in my back, yeah, I'm in Kitchener, Ontario, in lockdown in my apartment. So yeah, I am here. Donde está la cerveza? In my mouth. What Camino de Santiago is on your bucket list when the coast is clear? Oh, I have a lot. Well, I want to walk the Via Mariana from where it starts in Braga, Portugal. It's not a St. James Way, but it is a pilgrimage hiking route. I want to walk the Camino Tues. I want to walk the Camino, the old way, the old Olviado way. Oh, geez. I don't even know what, I think it translates to old in English. And that's a way that's, I intersected with it when I was on the Salvador, and that's how I found out about it. So it looked like a neat route that not a lot of people have walked. I need to finish the Norte. I need to finish the Mozarbe from around Baena to where it connects with the Plata. And what else do I want to walk? Oh, a whole bunch of ones below Seville. There's one or two below Seville that I also want to walk. And, oh, Barbara, hi, West Coaster. Hope you and your family's well. And Mike, canceled the Camino Madrid. Yeah, sorry, everybody had to cancel. And plans for the Terrera. Okay, so I've been to New Zealand and I hiked 3 of the great trails. I hiked the Milford Track, the Kepler Track, and the Rootburn Track. Both were absolutely stunning, wonderful, wonderful experiences. But however, they're all in the park. The Terrera has a lot of sections where there's road or there's not so nice connectors. So if I was to walk it, I think I would stick to the South Island where there's more of a natural feeling. I don't ever think I would walk the North, but a South Island hike is a possibility. And hey, if I like the South Island so much, I might continue into the North. So yeah, I would definitely do the South Island. Yes, the forgotten way, not the old way. Thank you very much, Bad Pilgrim. Linked a friend to watch your North Korea videos. A little scary to watch them. Well, no one can enter North Korea now, that's for sure. They are in total lockdown. Jeffrey, is there a long distance trail in Europe that's on your bucket list? Yes, I would like to walk the Kungsleden up in Scandinavia, but I haven't walked it yet because you need to walk it in summer months, and I've been in the United States the last few summers, so I haven't had the opportunity to do so. There's also the Tour de Mont Blanc, another kind of iconic hike to do, possibly the GR route on, oh shoot, what's the name of that island? The hardest GR route. On the little island, not Cyprus. Somebody type it. I can't think of it. Where they have like the Fortress of Solitude, and it's Corsica. Thank you. Yeah, definitely want to walk in Corsica because that seems like a really big challenge and something totally fun, but have to wait for summer months and really good weather. Corsica. Any more questions? If you typed a question and I missed it, retype it and then I will answer it. Otherwise, I can talk about some other things. So I'm kind of done with my Antarctica videos, and I do have some other Patagonia videos to post up. I did do some hiking around the Fitzroy area in Argentina, as well as the Humel circuit, which there was quite a few moments I thought I was gonna die. I didn't die. I just kind of laughed out loud and said, you got to get through this, Sarah. You're by yourself on a glacier, lost. You can't just live on the glacier. So those videos will be up in the coming days. Okay, question. Are you coming back to Colorado? Yes, I wanted to be in Colorado this summer because I haven't done any of the CDT through there. So I'd like to fly into what is it, Albuquerque, and then get over to Chama, and then just start hiking north and cross all of Colorado into Wyoming when I'm allowed to. Kungsleden, Nidaros, and Norway. Norway is another place I definitely would like to go. What hiking skill would you like to improve? Oh, that's easy, my balance. I am so clumsy. Every time I have to do a log crossing or a rock hop, I have to psych myself up. I see other hikers, like, they don't even have to think. They can just blop, 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 blop. But for me, I need to take a moment, make sure everything's zipped in, make sure my shoes are tied tight. If I fall in the water, nothing's gonna go missing. And then I go to cross, because I am very, very clumsy. I've luckily never hurt myself crossing anything, and that's a miracle, really, especially when I'm by myself. How do your loved ones cope with your travels? Are they afraid or scared for you? Well, I've kind of been doing my own thing and my own adventures for years, and so they're just kind of used to it, like, oh, that's just something Sarah does, that's just whatever. They like it when I tell them something was scary afterwards and I got through it okay. They don't like it if I say, hey, I'm gonna do this trail that is rated really, really dangerous just in case I die. Like, no, I don't talk to them like that. I just tell them about it afterwards, and then it's all cool. Favorite piece of gear? I don't know. Maybe my pea style, because it makes my life so much easier. I don't like if I had to count up, like, I would waste so much time in my life hiking if I had to look for like a tree to go behind to pee, and so pea style I really love because I can just go pee in 20 seconds and I'm done and I can keep hiking. Being taller does not help with that balance thing. Yeah, probably not. Oh geez, Jeffrey hiking in Holland? Can you please cheer us up in this boring quarantine time with a nice bridge song? We'll sing it with you from our homes all over the world. Oh, bridge dance live. Anyone want to sing the bridge dance live with me? I'm not on a bridge. I feel like it's wrong. I'm sitting on the floor in front of a door. Drum roll, oh boy. Now, how does that song go again? Okay. The floor song. Okay. It's hard to work myself. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm on a bridge. I'm on a bridge. Doing a bridge dance. Yeah. Hope you're satisfied. Oh boy. I'm on a bridge. Oh my goodness. Oh, there weren't many bridges when I was in Patagonia. There's only there's some suspension bridges, but there weren't very many. So I got out of practice singing the song. Oh, my mom's on. Milo says hi. Milo. Milo's my nephew. Hi, Milo. Auntie Sarah loves you. And I'm glad you guys sang along from home. Linda, you did the bridge dance. Awesome. Whew. So how many of you guys out there had to cancel your hiking plans because of what's happening? And what are you guys doing to cope? I don't have a backyard. I live in an apartment, so I can't set up my tent. I guess I could on like the floor of my bedroom, but it's not freestanding, so it'd be kind of hard. I definitely don't want to sleep on my inflatable mattress because it's broken at the moment. I should have brought it over so you guys could see. Basically, the baffles delaminated, and so the mattress starts like this, and then it goes like this, and then it goes like this. So it's this big hump that gets me right in the back. I sent an email to Thermarest like a month and a half ago, and I haven't heard back from them, so I guess I'm just gonna have to buy a new one. Fitzroy videos. They're in November, and it was socked in with clouds the entire time. I had really good weather when I was in Argentina, like super incredibly good weather window, which was great for when I did the Humel circuit, because in bad weather, like even when it was good weather, I thought I was gonna die. So if it was bad weather, I don't know what would have happened. Postpone hiking the San Diego Sierra Club 100 peak less. 3 to go. Ooh, that's tough. Especially when you're so close to finishing something and you just can't. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do from your home. So you just have to sit and isolate and social distance and stay safe. Henrik was gonna go to the Camino. I think a lot of airlines are refunding tickets, and actually I'm seeing some really good prices right now. I've saw prices from New York City to Santiago, Chile for 189 US round trip. Like that is crazy, and that's booking into September and the new year. So I'm even tempted to. Well, no, I'm not booking anything till it's over, never mind. But there are, if you do know you can travel like months ahead, and if you can read the fine print that you can cancel, you know, look at some of the deals that are happening. Okay. Any more questions? Are we done the beer chat for the day? Do you want to have another beer chat? You can let me know, because I'm not doing anything, so I can schedule another one at my house. Tips on the peace style. Ooh, I wish I had it here sitting with me now, but you know, you can next time I'll show my peace style and I can give you some tips on that. Yes, do that another one. Yeah, might as well, because if you guys are interested. Power lines. I miss power lines. More beer chat. Okay. All right. Yeah, Barbara, drink your pop, drink a tea, drink a water, drink a beer, drink a wine, drink a whiskey, whatever. Live lockdown, yeah. Okay, so I guess I shall say adieu for this time, and I will schedule another beer chat. My video that will go up tomorrow will be me traveling to Argentina, and then the next day after that will be a video backpacking around Fitzroy. So still have some hiking videos to go before I move into other things. Oh, and if you have any suggestions or ideas for videos, you can just let me know. I have some on the list, like gear for the Camino and different kinds of like tip videos. But if there's something you want to see in an upcoming video, you can let me know. So thank you very much. Bye-bye, everyone. Love you. Thank you. I don't know how to salute. I won't do that. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. I'm gonna turn this off. Oh, live long and prosper and stay safe, everybody. Please don't get the Rona. Stay in your house. I don't know how to turn it off.